Hello everybody, SSA here, aka Super Sunarashi, and welcome to a video about how to shiny hunt in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Now there are a lot of guides already out there on how to shiny hunt in this game, so if you've chosen this video and my channel, then I sincerely thank you for watching this video. So to show you guys the shinies that I already have, you can quite see that I do have somewhat of an experience on catching shinies in this game. So in this video I will go through the whole process on how I shiny hunt in this game, and of course everyone has their own style and their own way to do it, but it's just fair that I show you guys how I do it and my way, and maybe it will help you guys out as well. So the first thing that you need to do is a no-brainer. You have to decide which Pokemon you are going to shiny hunt. Now, if you're like unexperienced in shiny hunting in general, I highly suggest you start out with Pokemon that can be found in the first 2 or 3 routes in this game. Most likely Caterpie, Weedle, Rattata, Pidgey, because it's the easiest way to start off, and it kind of, you know, gives you guys some idea on how shiny hunting works. So that is my suggestion. For this video, however, we are going to try to shiny hunt Mankey, and Mankey can be found on Route 3. So we will be going to Route 3 in momentarily to shiny hunt Mankey. However, before we're going to do that, we need something else to help us out with helping to find a shiny, and that is Pokeballs. We need to have Pokeballs to keep the chain going. So as you can see here, I have bought some Pokeballs. There we go. So I have 200 normal Pokeballs, 151 Great Balls, and 99 Ultra Balls. I didn't have a lot of money left, but there's a good amount of ways to, you know, grind up money in this game, and I highly suggest you get like 150 Great Balls and around 150 Ultra Balls, dependable on which Pokemon you're gonna hunt, because some Pokemon are too annoying to catch with the Great Ball, so the Ultra Ball helps more with that. So we have the Great Ball, we have the Ultra Ball, and we have the Pokemon that we want to shiny hunt. So what we're going to do now is we are actually going to... Oh, look at Pikachu. It's okay, little buddy. It's okay. We're going to go to Route 3 to actually try to start our chain with a Mankey. So we're going to do that right here. Alright, so we're here at Route 3 where Mankeys can spawn. I did forget to mention, however, that this really helps later on in your game when you want to shiny hunt, because in the beginning you don't have a lot of them, but it's best to have lures ready, especially because lures, you know, boost a little bit of the chances of you getting a shiny. I will try to put the whole table from Cerebi.net on the ratio and percentage of when a shiny will appear. So we're gonna put the lure up. Now what we need to do is, there's the first Mankey. We need to get a combo of 31 Mankeys. So this is very easy. You're just gonna throw the Pokeball, and if the motion controls helps you out, you should pretty easily catch Mankeys here on this route, because Mankey is not that high of a catch rate in this game. So there we go, we got our first Mankey. My Pokemon will get experience with that. I didn't have to catch a Mankey before, so we have the Pokedex here. So now we have a combo of 1 Mankey. Now there's another Mankey, and you're gonna go and keep this up until you have like 31 Mankeys caught in a combo. Now what I do when it comes to shiny hunting Pokemon that are a lot difficult to catch is, there are sometimes chances, the more you get your combo going, the higher chances of Pokemon fleeing. I don't know if that's an actual percentage, but it happened to me often that I was shiny hunting for a Pokemon, and at a certain moment the Pokemon will flee, which will mean that your combo will break. Now, what won't break your combo? Well, I can show you that momentarily. What if I suddenly run into something else than a Mankey? What if I suddenly, oh my god, I run into a Rattata? A lot of people will think, oh my god, my combo or my chain is broken. No sweat, you can just run away from the Pokemon, and if another Mankey will pop up, which is there, you will see on the top left screen that the catch combo is still intact. So if you run into another Pokemon other than the Pokemon you're shiny hunting, don't worry, your combo will still be intact. Now, you may be wondering, you just mentioned about Pokemon fleeing. How can I prevent my Pokemon that I am shiny hunting from fleeing? Well, I can show you that as well. If another Mankey will pop up, which is right here, like, let's say I've been with this Mankey in a battle and it pops out like 6-7 times from the Pokeball. You can just, don't take the chances, run away. And now you're probably wondering, but you run away from the Pokemon you're shiny hunting. Doesn't that break the combo? Well, if another Mankey will show up, I can show you guys that running away from the Pokemon that you are shiny hunting will also not break the combo. There are only two things that will make sure your combo is broken. That is if you catch another Pokemon other than the Pokemon you're shiny hunting, or if the Pokemon you are shiny hunting flees from battles. That is the only two ways of your chain being broken. Because as you can see here, my catch combo is still 4 and I can keep going on. So let's say we're at like at 31%, at the 31 catch combo. And you know what? I will skip the part. I will try to get to 31 and then I can explain further on what I meant. So I will try to capture 31 Mankeys and I will talk to you guys further. Alright, so I'm close to getting to the 31 catch combo. I just need 2 more Mankeys, as you can see on the screen, until we've gotten the catch combo. So this was quite easy. Catching Mankey and comboing Mankey is quite easy, but you have to realize with certain Pokemon it will probably take longer. This probably took me around 20, maybe 30 minutes in total. And for other Pokemon who tend to move a lot or are just harder to catch, for example, I've shiny hunted Ghastly before and succeeded. That took me a long while to get to the 31 chain combo. So this is also why I highly suggest that you start out with a small Pokemon like Caterpie, Weedle, or even Mankey, as you can show here, if you have Great Balls or Ultra Balls, because it just easy catch all the way. All the throws I've done so far has been like immediately first capture. So I highly suggest you start out with the same thing I'm doing right now, which is starting off with on route 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know, try to combo and try to shiny hunt an easy Pokemon that is like Mankey. So this is our 31 capture, so we're going to throw the ball. It should go in without a sweat, and then we have a combo of 31. So at this point we have reached the maximum capacity, if I may call that, in terms of getting the best chances of getting a shiny, especially because we also have the lure up. Now I don't have the shiny charm. If we had the shiny charm, of course our ratio will be even better to gaining a shiny, but I have to say in this game you don't really need a shiny charm to get easy shinies, especially as I said before if you're a beginner. So you could easily start off with shiny hunting as you play along with your first time when playing this game. So we have a catch combo of 31. Oh, now it's basically the waiting game. Now a lot of people will keep trying to get the combo up, like going up to 35, 45, 50, 60, 100, because I think it gives you more candy that way, and it gives you a higher chance of encountering the Pokemon you're are chaining. So more Mankeys will pop off if I continue my chain combo. This is probably very good if you're like shiny hunting for very rare Pokemon that doesn't pop up very much on the screen. In this way, with this Pokemon, I don't really think I should be, continuing the combo because, and I don't know if this is true, but I believe the more you chain combo, the more likely a Pokemon will tend to flee in battle. Now again, I don't know how much that is true, and I don't know if that also depends on how strong the Pokemon is. So if Mankey will less likely to flee away because it is a weaker Pokemon than like a Ghastly or a Psyduck, because I even shiny hunted Psyduck in a week ago, and after like 17-18 encounters it tended to flee away. So, and even Tauros was tending to flee away after only 15-16 combos. So I highly suggest that even if you start off with an easy Pokemon, I say if you've reached the 31 catch combo, leave it as it is and just play the waiting game now. And the waiting game right now is waiting until a shiny will pop up here in the overworld. Now if we look up Mankey shiny, and I can do that right now on the phone because the shiny will be shown in the overworld, which is very happy, and it will also gives off a little sparkle. So if my memory corrects me, shiny Mankey has a green color to it. And yeah, shiny Mankey has like a green grayish color instead of its normal fur. So what we need to do is we need to look out for a shiny Mankey on the screen. As you see, at 31 count, at the counter of 31, there already are a lot of Mankeys popping up. This also happened when I shiny hunted Oddish for the first time in the Viridian Forest. Now, this could be quite tense. As I said before, if you run into a Mankey in accident, you can just run away because it won't break your combo. You can try to catch it if you want to, but then you are playing the risk of it fleeing and breaking your combo, and then you can start all over again. So this is the part which can quite be tedious when shiny hunting, because you have to look out carefully, and just because we have now a shiny catch rate or a shiny encounter rate of 1 out of 300 and something else, I will pop up the table from Cerebi.net if I need to, but it doesn't mean that you will, 100% encounter a shiny very fast. It can take hours because it's still a possibility of chance. You still have to have luck. You still need to, have, basically you have to have luck in order for the shiny to pop up. But the chances are higher right now. And as you can see here, again, there's a lot of Mankeys at the screen right now, but none of them are just shiny yet. So I will keep this as this. I will just, record this as this until a shiny will pop up. And that is how it is. If you are a kind of person that, after a while gets bored by this, of shiny hunting, because it is pretty boring to keep watching on the screen like this in the, hope of seeing a shiny. We pop up the lure because the lure will spawn more Pokemon and will slightly boost the chance of getting a shiny. Again, you don't really need to put in lures at the beginning of the game, but it's just a good way for Pokemon to spawn much more faster. And, as you just saw, we had like 4 or 5 Mankeys on the screen, so it does help a little bit, but it isn't very necessary. But if you're the kind of guy that gets bored by this real quick, I highly suggest that if you take too long with this method of trying to get a shiny, you can always, be like, okay, you know what? The chain is still 31. I can continue on with the story in the game, or I can do something else. I can battle, rebattle the gym leaders, rebattle the Elite Four, or something else, because it's a good way then to get money. You can easily come back later to this patch of grass or the other patch of grass, because your combo will still intact. Battling other trainers and everything else won't break your combo. The only thing that will break your combo is if you catch another Pokemon, or if a Pokemon that you are shiny hunting, you have a combo on, will flee during catching. Those are the only things that will break a combo. And I cannot, you know, repeat that, because a lot of people are afraid that if they encounter another Pokemon that they don't want, you know, to, you know, break their chain. So if, for instance, if I were doing this for 14 minutes right now, I would be like, you know what, let's fly away to another place, let's do something, you know, play with my Pikachu here, or even if you need to go somewhere, like if you need to visit relatives or you have friends over or something else, you can save the game, you can go to your home screen, and you can turn your Switch on sleep mode while the game is still playing, and you can get back to it and the combo will still be intact. So that is basically everything I have to say about this method. I will now continue shiny hunting, and if I see a shiny Mankey on the screen, I will of course show you guys that, and then we will try to capture it, and that will be the end of this video. We found the shiny Mankey, as you can see now right on the screen, and I am going to try to capture it as we hear. So it took me about an hour and a half to catch this shiny Mankey. So quite a long while, but not as tedious as like SOS Chain or, you know, Masuda method in the past. It's still a bit tedious because I was running around, you know, back and forth to each patch of grass for about 1.5 hours. In the meantime, you know, I tried to catch some Mankeys to get my combo a bit up, you know, to get, you know, the boredom a bit out. But we got it at a combo now of 37. So I'm very excited that we did manage to do this within the 2 hours. And we can actually now go to my Pokemon box and let's see how this Mankey is actually doing. So here we have all the Mankeys here that we caught. And we can now just go to the last one and go to summary and see how much this... it's a bold nature, so we can actually go to judge. Pretty amazing stats. Attack is good, defense, special defense, speed and HP are the best. So it's quite a bulky Mankey. And if we go here, we can actually see here he has Leer, Scratch, Focus Energy, a Taunt. You know, a pretty good moveset. You know, a pretty bulky Mankey here. It sucks that it wasn't like a different kind of nature, so like Adamant or something like that, or even Jolly. But you can always, you know, try to figure that out with the Celadon person, the person in Celadon City who can, you know, help you out with the nature when shiny hunting this Pokemon. So we have a Mankey right here. I'm going to nickname it Patience, because if you are going to do this shiny method, you know, shiny hunting method, you have to have patience. You have to actually, you know, be aware that sometimes this shiny method takes a while and it could be quite tedious by, you know, watching and seeing how well, you know, you have to actually take a good look at your surroundings, take a good look, you know, where the shiny is, and sometimes, you know, you have to go back and forth to each patch of grass. These Mankeys are now chasing me because I apparently took their leader, which is their shiny, but I'm happy that I could show you guys, oh my god, right away the second one. I'm glad that I could show you guys, you know, how I shiny hunt in this game. And this is how I do it. I tend to do it like this way. I tend not to take too many risks, especially with, you know, Pokemon like Ghastly and Tauros who tend to easily run away. And, you know, this is how I shiny hunt. But maybe you guys prefer another method, you know, combining my method or a complete method at all. But I hope I have like informed you guys, like to help you guys out in terms of shiny hunting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share this video with others, slash the subscribe button down below. And you know, thank you guys so much if you decided to choose me of all the Pokemon guides that are out there on YouTube in terms of shiny hunting. And the only thing that I'm now going to do is I'm going to, you know, put this Patience the Mankey into my team right now here. And we're going to, you know, take it out of the Pokeball so I can show you guys our Mankey that we caught. And look how hyperactive he is. Look, he's so glad that we caught him. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys want to see more videos of Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, let me know in the comments section below. I'm going to save the game, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.